In this video, we are going to talk about arrays in Java. But before that, let us migrate from Notepad to Eclipse IDE for Java developers. So just type that and choose the second search result. So click on this and it will bring you to this page where you can download the one for your operating system. So choose the Eclipse IDE for Java. Now when you download, you can see it on your desktop. So you can double tap to open. So to create a project, go to File, New Project, and choose Java Project. Then you name the project, My Project, or any name you want. Click Next, and then we can click Finish to create a project. Now let's come to this folder and right-click so that we can create a class in Java. So let's name the class Arrays. Arrays. Now you can check here to include the main method in your class. So this is an auto-generated comment, so you can just delete the module file there. Then you can delete the auto-generated comment as well. So just as we're doing in Notepad, we can now create some variables and store some values in it. So let's say strange names. We are storing a name Isaac in it. Then we can also create maybe grade and store the grade of Isaac in it. Now we can print this out, system.out.println, and so we want to print name, so string literal name, append Isaac, then the grade string literal, then we append or concatenate grade. So this one's supposed to be names, not name. So when we print this out, we click here to print this. You see name Isaac, grade 45. Now let's say that we want to store more than one name or more than one grade. That is where array comes in. So Java sees this as an array when we attach the square brackets to it. Now this must be inside curly braces, as you can see, so we can add more names to the lists. Good. So let's say Ben is here. Then with the grade we can do the same thing, attach square brackets, then Java will recognize it as array. Then we enter the corresponding element for the int. Now we use the index to access the element. So Isaac corresponds to the index 0 of this array names. So we put 0 there. Then the grade also for Isaac also corresponds to 0. Now we can run this to see that printed. We can also change the indices. So when we choose the index 1, we can print for Joe, as you can see. So let's say we want to loop through everything so that we print everything. We can use the for loop. So for index equals 0. So the index is of type int. So for index equals 0, index less than or equal to 2. Then we increment it by 1. We want to print everything here. So index, we put the index here, then index here as well. So when we run this code now, it will print everything. So let's say we want to print the indices as well, so we can attach it. So we run this code, we see that everything is printed, as you can see. If we want to avoid the issue of repeating the names, we can let it be a heading. So let's delete these string literals here. Let's delete them. Then we include them as heading. So let's copy this and paste here. So we delete this. Then we have the heading index or indices, if you can correct that. Then we have another heading here, which is names. Then we have another heading, which is grades. You can correct that. Good. Now we can print this and you see how it looks like. We can format it using the tab character, so we can include the tab here, that is 5 spaces. Java will note that and format it well for us. So you can do the same thing when you come here to, let's start here, so the tab character. So when we print this, it will be well formatted for us, as you can see. So in the next video, we'll talk more about arrays.